Hi everyone, today let's solve Leetcode question called combinations. So given two integer n and k, we want to return all possible combinations of k numbers out of this range 1 to n inclusively. And we can return answer in any order. Let's check example 1 to help understand. Example 1 here we have n equals to 4. This means the range is 1, 2, 3, and 4, right? And since k is 2, we can pick two elements from this array. So let's see, we pick a 1 first element, then the second element can be either be 2, 3, and 4, right? And let's say we pick 2 for the first element, then the second element cannot be 1 because the 2, 1 is the duplicate with 1, 2. So we can either pick 3 or 4 as second element, so get 2, 3, and 2, 4. And if we pick 3 as the first element, we cannot pick 3, 1 because 3, 1 is duplicate with this 1, 3, right? And we also cannot pick 3, 2 because the 3, 2 is duplicate with this 2, 3. So the only thing we can pick is 3 and 4. And what if we start with 4? If we start at 4, we cannot pick 4, 1, 4, 2, 4, 3 because they are all duplicates with previous element, right? Okay, now finish the entire thing. We want to append all this at the subarray form in the result array, and we're done. Okay, I think the problem description is quite straightforward. Now let's think about how to solve this problem. So if you watch my previous video, you know for this combination permutation subset problem, I would prefer to use backtracking solution, which is easy to understand and efficient. So let's check with example here. So let's say our numbers is 1, 2, 3. So I'll scroll it down to make it clear. And let's further suppose our k is equal to 1. And this means we have to pick one element from this array. Okay, so write k equal to 1 here. If k equal to 1, so you see in this framework, we just continue the search that we did in the subset problem. If k equal to 1, this means we have to find the length of path equal to 1, right? Now, is there any elements in here that equal to 1 for the length? You see here, we have this single 1, so length is 1. And here we have this single 2, and the length is also 1. And here we have this single 3, so this length and also 1. So if k equal to 1, the only thing we want to return is these 3 subarray, right? So we're done. And let's suppose we have changed k to 2. Okay, so write k to 2 here. If k equal to 2, this means the length of those paths should be 2, right? So we want to search the paths that have length equal to 2. And do we have a length path equal to 2 here? Obviously, this one has a length equal to 2. And this one has length 2. And finally, this one also has length 2. So the only thing we want to return is these 3 elements if the length of path equal to 2. Okay, then finally, let's suppose we have changed k from 2 to 3. So this means our length of path is 3, right? Okay. In that case, we want to search the element with the length equal to 3 for the path. And here we have only this 1, 2, 3, right? Which has the length equal to 3. So we just return this element in the result array. Okay, now finish the graphical explanation. The next thing to write code. So just create this out and write code in this part. Okay. Okay, the first thing we should initialize the numbers array. So just use this Pythonic way. All the way from 1 to n plus 1 because you know Python, if you stop and n plus 1, you can only reach the end, right? Okay, now we should initialize the number array. Another thing to initialize the path, which is empty array, and also the result should be initialized empty array. Okay, now finish that. The next thing to call the helper function to update the path and result in nouns. So just call the helper function plus its variables. And finally, we turn the result to the main function down. Okay, now finish the main function. Next thing is to write the helper function, right? So in helper function, the first thing to consider, okay, if the length of paths equal to k, you want to append this specific path to a result array, and otherwise we just run recursion through the entire array. So use the for loop in Python, and then let's call the helper function, passing numbers all the way from n+1 to the end, right? And the path should be added by the current number set I, and the result should be inherited from previous result. Okay, now let's submit the code to see if it works. Oh, sorry, I forget the k in here. So add k here, and let's submit the result again. Okay, here should also be k, sorry. Okay, you see the time capacity and memory usage of this solution is not bad, right? And I think the code is very short, easy to understand, and similar with the previous subset and implementation framework. Okay, if you like this video, please subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you next time. Thank you.